One moment you're sitting down for hours, laying your edges, doing a perfect cut crease and 3-point eyeshadow with the perfect wing liner, trying on 5 different outfits before you settle on that perfect one. Then in a blink of an eye, you're putting on whatever's clean, throwing on a hat, slapping on some lip balm, and sliding your feet in some Target sandals moments before you have to rush out the door. It just happens like that. Your life changes. So many things have changed when it comes to my beauty and getting ready to go out routine since becoming a mom of 2. And low key, since getting older too. Hi, my name is Casey. Welcome to this side of YouTube where we are grown and growing in our confidence so we can show up in the world for our family, friends, and most importantly, ourselves the way God designed. If you would have told me, pre-kids that I would just be throwing on any old thing, not doing my makeup for 3 hours before I head out, I would have laughed in your face. But just like that, I had my second one and I have had to rethink what getting ready looks like. Before I share what some of my changes are, the things that I've completely dissed and ditched since becoming a mom, what are some of yours? What are some of the things that you used to do that you just either don't want to do anymore or have zero time for? So why don't you share down in the comments? I'd love to find out what yours are, and let's start with my number 1. So the first one I thought it was appropriate to do while we are talking. My wash days have become wash multiple days. Now, if you are new to my channel, I have a video where I show you kind of like vlog style what my wash days look like. So I used to just kind of camp myself in the shower for as long as it took to do my multiple hour wash day. But I find now that I just don't have the time. So while we're talking about this, I'm actually going to be pre-pooing my hair because this protective style is beyond ready to go. My scalp is itchy, and I'm also going to pre-poo. So I have been sharing some of the products that have helped me make wash day a lot faster, a lot easier. And pre-pooing is something that I didn't used to do pre-kids that I do now in my multiple day wash day. So I'm going to be pre-pooing and taking my hair out while we chat. So yeah, wash day used to be one day and it would be a full day, but I just cannot, with a 8-month-old, plant myself in the shower for multiple hours. Like, she needs to eat, I have to watch her. She's not gonna sit in her little bouncy seat for 8 hours while I wash and style my hair to perfection. So normally what I do is I just do each piece of the wash day separately. So right now I'm doing my pre-poo and detangle, taking out my hair, and then I'm likely going to wash my hair either later tonight or maybe even tomorrow. It just very rarely do I have time or the ability to do it all in one day. And it seems longer, like, okay, wash one day and now it's multiple days, but it just works. It works because, you can carve out little chunks of your day to get things done, and the results are the same or maybe even better. So I'll link my video below so you can check out how I keep my hair washed on a regular basis with 2 kids, one of them being a 8-month-old. Number 2 is eyeshadow. I cannot tell you the last time that I actually opened an eyeshadow palette and sat down at my vanity to do a 1-hour multi eyeshadow look. I don't have the time. I don't have the time to do it. So I do still put on makeup, which is a relief that I can even have time to do that. But all I have time for now is a 10-minute routine. So I've spent pretty much 8 months figuring out how I can do a full look in very little time. So I've come up with a makeup routine. It's 10 minutes and it works every single time. Like, I found that, I just don't stray away from my signature look. I found a signature look that works in 10 minutes. And it's great because I don't have the time, but I don't have to sacrifice, looking barefaced, on days when I want to look a little extra special, right? And yeah, it's just all about finding what works for you and sticking with it. Before kids, I would do different looks every single time. Sitting down at my vanity, it would be time of exploration, time of just kind of sitting and letting you know, what vibes am I feeling. I don't do that no more. It's like, I know what the look is, I know how it's gonna turn out, which is great because, you know, when you don't have a plan, which is what I would normally do pre-kids, you know, some days it wouldn't turn out good or wouldn't turn out very well. But now I know it's gonna turn out well. I know it's only gonna take me 10 minutes and I look good. It works. And I think even as my kids get older or, you know, more independent, I'm probably gonna stick with that. So number 3, this kind of goes along with the eyeshadow, but you know, I've experienced so many skin changes this postpartum period. Immediately after I had my daughter, my skin was like super dry, so dry it was itchy. And now I'm experiencing postpartum acne. It is a bad. I'm not even gonna point it out, but as someone who's never really dealt with really bad acne, it is really troubling when there's this really nothing you can do. It's not like wash your face. No, it's just acne. So I really don't feel comfortable going out without any makeup. Pre-kids, I've just put on some lip gloss, maybe some mascara, or just nothing. And I'd feel fine because my skin was clear. I didn't have the dark circles and I'd be fine. Like, it wasn't a big deal. I didn't have to wear makeup. And now I definitely feel more confident wearing makeup. Now, of course, I'm just running out to go put a letter in the mailbox. I don't need to put on a full face. But I definitely feel more comfortable, more confident wearing some sort of makeup. Doing my brows, you know, a little bit of on the face, whether it's a little tinted moisturizer, something. Call it what you want. You can say, oh, you're pretty. I know I'm beautiful. I know I am. But I just feel more comfortable wearing some sort of makeup. And that's just it. I think it's okay. It's okay. I don't feel less about myself. I know I'm still beautiful. It's just makeup is something that I gravitate to a little bit more in order to feel like myself when I'm going out. Number 4 is wearing a different look every time. I don't do that anymore. I mentioned that a bit about makeup, but it extends to my hair and my clothes. I've come up with this thing called a mom uniform, and it's literally from head to toe. Like, I don't want to have to be frumpy. I want to look good when I'm going out, but I just don't have the time. So I found that finding, you know, one outfit, one hairstyle, one makeup look that works for you, it just takes the stress and guesswork out of getting ready. And you know, you can look like a human being. Days you just don't feel like that, you know, especially when kids aren't sleeping at night, you have sick kids. You just don't have the time to like be sitting there looking in your closet like, what are the vibes giving today? What do I feel like wearing? Like, you just don't have the time, but you don't want to not look good because you don't have the time to like sit there and dream about what what vibe you want to give off. So the mom uniform has become really helpful for me, and it's extended not just makeup, hair, and also clothes. So I have this one outfit, and I'll insert a clip. I have it in multiple colors, and it's comfortable and it's cute. And it'll change because I wear button downs because I'm still nursing, so I need to be able to easily be able to nurse my daughter on the go. But it is so good because I don't have to worry about whether I'm gonna look good. Listen, it's okay to look frumpy. There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't want to have to because I don't have the time. It was really important to me to figure out how I can look and feel my best on the days where I want to look special. And simplifying getting ready was really the key. Like, it's a no-brainer. I know pretty much with my eyes closed. I put on that outfit, do my makeup routine, 10 minutes, and I'm good. Oh, and even jewelry. These earrings I wear most of the time, and I have a necklace. I'm not wearing it now. I wear the same thing, and it just eliminates the guesswork. It eliminates that anxiety of, what am I gonna wear? Oh my gosh, is this the good with that? I have other things to worry about, and I don't want to sacrifice how I feel when I'm going out. So, mom uniform, ladies, that is the key to winning at this motherhood thing. especially if you're a mom of multiples. And not even just moms, busy women is really the key. Get with that, get with the mom uniform, get with it, I'm telling you. And lastly, really, I've ditched anything that gets in the way of my most important job, my most important ministry. And I'm really in a space now of realigning my priorities. I think I tried to keep things the same pre-kids, pre-two kids, the way things were. And I'm in a space now where I'm kind of taking a step back. My most important ministry is being a wife, being a mom. So, sometimes even good things that are really great and wonderful, you have to kind of put them aside and reprioritize them to make sure that they're not getting in the way of your most important ministry. And I'm just in a space now of realigning, what even content creation, my makeup coaching business. If you don't know, I have a business where I teach women how to put on their own makeup. And, I've had to figure out, how do I run a business like this and keep my family first? So, and it's not just my business, it's this YouTube. Like, how do I make sure that this doesn't take the place of my family, or doesn't sacrifice my family? And I will say that, I was definitely trying to do all the things. And when you try to do all the things, something is going to fall. You're never going to be able to do everything at 100%. And one thing that, I've talked about, if you followed me for a long time on Instagram, I don't believe in balance. There's no work-life balance. You cannot have balance. Means everything is at the same level. And I believe that's a myth and something that we need to stop chasing. I believe in harmony. In different seasons of your life, certain things, certain responsibilities will take precedence. So I don't think everything can be on the equal plane. Sometimes when your kids are very young, they're gonna need more time, need more of your time. So that's gonna be a higher priority than, I don't know, maybe, a hobby or whatever it is. Or if you just got married, you want to spend a lot more time than maybe, other things. And things kind of shift, but making sure harmony is just everything's working together well. Something's up here, something's down there, something's more time. Sometimes you deprioritize things and shift your priorities other places, but it should all be working as a whole together well. And I was definitely not living in harmony with all my responsibilities, and I'm doing the best, and on the outside it looks great, but your spirit will tell you, something in you will say, yeah, something is not right. So to be continued. I'm sure I'll be sharing more about that as I kind of figure things out, but I'm definitely in a space making sure that what needs to take precedence gets the best of me, gets my number one attention, and then everything else will kind of fit in place after that. So, and that has changed. Even from becoming a mom of one to now mom of two, it's changed. It has definitely changed. So to be continued, but I know that anything that takes the place of my most important ministry, gotta reprioritize that, gotta figure it out. What am I gonna do? So that's what I'm doing. I think I finished just in time. My daughter has woken up. I need to attend to her. I'm gonna finish this last twist, and that was it for me. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Definitely let's talk in the comments. I'd love to connect with you, hear what some of the things that you are reprioritizing. How do you figure out what's most important in your life? And that's it for me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.